Good morning. It is 5:45 and I was going to record a video last night because something happened after my last video and I was still a little bit upset about it. So I didn't want to put my feelings into the video. So a few maybe in I want to say in like September, October maybe. I got a doggy for my son. And, of course, I checked in with my roommate first, making sure it was okay. And there was already a dog in the home, an old dog. And she's like, "Well, if you think it's the right thing," I said, "Well, I think it's the right thing." So I got him. My son is usually alone in this house, and because her child has split custody with the first wife, so he's not here all the time. So anyway, I wanted to, company for my son. And just about a month ago, another dog was added to the equation because the dog that was already here, the older dog, died in like January, February. Um, so, the new dog came in, cute dog. And there's toys that she has for the dog that she likes to keep in that cage when it's an all day and he's occupied. I get it. So, she shared with me that she didn't want these toys to be used during the day, that they were only to be used in a cage. And she said, make sure you tell your son. So, when he's here, he doesn't allow the dogs to play with the toys. I said, okay. So I did tell my son not to, for whatever the reason, I told him, hey, don't let the dogs play with the toy and the little one, some King Kong little thing, especially that one because it could choke. And I wasn't specific of which toy and where it needs to stay and all that. So, we get home from work before she does, take the dogs out of the cage, let them do their thing. They come back in. And I guess that they were playing with that toy. And I was actually on the phone, like in my ears, with a colleague because this colleague I was sharing about, that it's difficult for me to get at home. And she was kind of helping me out, like, oh, well, maybe she's giving me suggestions, basically. And she went nuts, like, not my colleague, my partner, my roommate, and I mean lost her shit. And my colleague was on the other side. She's like, do you need help? Do I need to call somebody? Because it was that crazy. Um, and I said, no, I'm good. I'm fine. And I mean, it was, and she's asking, it's like, is that because of a dog toy? Is that what I'm hearing? She's that upset because of a dog toy. And I said, yeah, well, it's more than that. I forgot to tell my son not to let them use that specific toy because that specific toy is for. And she's like, yeah, you don't freak out like that just because of a toy. So things like that are the moments I have to remember when I get so sad and I get so disappointed in myself and question whether I was the one who ruined this relationship. Like I said, hurt people hurt others. So I know that she's hurting. Maybe she's hurting that this relationship is ending. And she just finds ways, any type of way to express that. Any type of way she expresses to I don't know, to show her anger and frustration. I mean, and I was on the phone with this colleague during and after. And and I mean, I was a little embarrassed. I was like, oh, shit, what the fuck, But my colleague was like, okay, holy shit, I get it, why you have to go. And she has episodes like this, and this is why I know that she also needs to have some help. Like I have my issues and she has her issues. And I'm sure that it wasn't just because of the toy. It was because, I mean, she also commented and like, I don't know why I'm so stupid. Why I even thought that you were the right person. Like she said a lot of shit. But I also know that people say shit when they're in anger, when they're angry. So, I told you that I am in this new, zone into your peace. Don't let anybody take you out of that peace. And when I finished my phone call with my friend, well, with my colleague, I went up and I cooked something easy for my son. My son and I just had like a wrap or something. And he's coming in, so the light's gonna turn off. But I'm gonna finish the video, not like I did yesterday. But I just wanted to share that after the whole entire incident, I was a big person. She was watching a show that we started watching together, and I just joined in and watched the show as well. And I spoke with her. Normally, my behavior would have been, I would just either stay downstairs or just ignored her completely. But I'm not allowing her or anyone to kind of get into my peace, my safe space. But anyway, that's my journal this morning. My son is in the car. My handsome son is in the car. Really? Yeah, can I show you? No. Okay, I won't show him because he said no. So next time, all right? Maybe this afternoon. Bye-bye.